Cleveland Browns bring back Joe Flacco, where we saw him with the Browns in 2023. Then last season with the Indianapolis Colts, he played in 8 games. And now back with the Browns on a 1-year, $4 million deal with incentives up to $13 million. So this roster is Deshaun Watson, Kenny Pickett they traded for early in the offseason. Cam Ward most likely going to go number 1 in the NFL draft. But Flacco's a great, obviously, backup quarterback and veteran. Even at 40 years old, he still has a mind for the game. He still could go out there and compete, and we've seen it over the last couple seasons. And Flacco last year, if he has to step in, or even if they want to sit Cam Ward a little bit to watch from the bench, 1,761 pass yards last season, 12 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions. But in terms of fantasy football, if Cam Ward is the number 1 pick, he'll start the season as the starting quarterback, I believe, for this Cleveland Brown team. At 40 years old, Joe Flacco, if you don't want to win games and you just want to see the youngster watch from the sidelines and learn, that's one thing. But I think this Cleveland Brown team, obviously they re-signed Myles Garrett to a monster contract. They want to compete and try to get into the playoffs. With Ward being the number 1 pick, Flacco's just going to be a backup for this Brown team, and I believe Deshaun Watson, he'll be cut loose sooner than later. So Joe Flacco signs with the Cleveland Browns, and it just seems like every year he's just going to be a backup and not see the field, but that hasn't been the case now over the last 3 seasons, and we'll see if he sees the field once again in the upcoming 2025 season.